Hi everybody, it's Dana from LePage. I wanted to talk to you today about leveraging the equity in your home in order to purchase an income property to bridge the gap of any income that you may be missing between income you're getting from pensions or other investments and maintaining the lifestyle that you had when you were working. And this is for retirees that I'm specifically talking about today. So a lot of retirees do not want to change their lifestyles that they had when they were working. They want to enjoy life, they want to travel, and they want to be able to go out and do things and not have to worry about the money. And a large amount of retirees are experiencing a $1,000 to $2,000 a month gap in the income that's required to do that. And what research is showing is a lot of these retirees are choosing to sell their homes and then rent, and then use the proceeds from the sale of their home in order to bridge that gap, or use the money to finance their lifestyles, help maintain their month-to-month expenses. And this is a bit of a concern just because it's just going to completely deplete their net worth. And we don't know exactly how long we're going to be on the earth, so who knows if you're going to actually have enough money, depending on how much your home is worth, and of course what your lifestyle is. So I've come up with I've done a little bit of a calculation here, just as a typical scenario of what would be maybe a better way of going about this to try to find some way to bridge that gap and actually increase your net worth rather than deplete your net worth. And so what I've done is I've taken a retiree of someone who owns a home free and clear that has an appraised value of $500,000. And, in Kelowna, obviously that might be quite low, but we're going to use that number today. You can usually unlock up to 80%, sometimes even more, depending on how much debt you are carrying. But typically, a retiree does not have very much, if any, debt. You should be able to unlock at least 80% of the equity in your home. So a $500,000 home, you should be able to secure approximately $400,000 in order to purchase an income property. In Kelowna, there's plenty of income properties that you can buy for $400,000. And in this scenario that I've done here, we're going to be buying a condominium in the downtown area that allows for short-term rentals. And just to step back a little bit, in order to carry this $400,000, you're going to secure an interest-only loan at approximately 3%. That will cost you about $1,000 a month. Add in some taxes, property taxes, insurance, and strata fees, and you're looking at approximately $1,600 a month, or $19,200 a year. And I know that sounds like a lot of money, but let's just continue on here. A typical revenue stream for a property like that, and this is a little bit on the conservative side, but you should be able to generate at least $40,000 a year in income. If you take your expenses off of that, that still leaves you $20,000 to help you bridge the gap. So that's going to be income that you can use to maintain your lifestyle throughout the year. The best part about this scenario is that if you hold on to these properties for at least 10 years, you're going to see an increase in value in your property. So typically in Kelowna, I think it's about 3.6 or 3.7% a year, but let's even take 3% a year over 10 years. You are going to be looking at a future value for your condominium that you purchased for $400,000 is going to be worth in 10 years approximately $537,000. And your home that was once worth $500,000 is now going to be worth $670,000. That is an increase in your net worth of $307,000. Now, if you had instead taken that home that you owned free and clear and sold it and used the money to finance your lifestyle, you would have lost. You would have depleted your net worth by $200,000 over that same 10-year period. So that's so you have not only received the $200,000, but you've gained the $307,000. So that's a total of $507,000 that you have gained over 10 years. Such a huge difference. And if you want to talk to me more about this, we can go through, there's all kinds of different scenarios that you can do it. There's other options, not just short-term rentals. So please feel free to call me, text me. You can message me through Facebook or Instagram. I'm more than happy to talk to you about this and answer any questions that you may have about leveraging the equity in your home. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.